Hello and welcome to Eerie Earth Tours. Today I've taken you to the Edinburgh Christmas Market, something I've done for the past 2 years. Today we are going to explore around the Christmas market and I'm going to give you my honest opinion about what I think about it, to make a decision that whether or not you want to come and visit the Christmas market yourself. So why don't we get started with this video and exploring one of the best Christmas markets in Europe. The Christmas market from the Market Street entrance, and we will be making our way through the bottom much like we did last year to show you the kind of things that you'll see in the Christmas market if you attend to it here in Edinburgh this year. There's lots to see, lots to do as per usual, and the first thing you come to on the right hand side here is the map showing you the Christmas market layout, and it's exactly the same as it is pretty much every year. Nothing's really that different, but it gives you the idea of how much is actually going on in Edinburgh. This year we've got stuff going on in East Princes Street Gardens where we are now, then over in the West End, and then up in George Street as well. And then we've got all the events that are going on at the Ross Bandstand on the West End of Princes Street, all leading up right up to the 13th of December. And then of course we'll have our New Year celebrations as well, but this is solely for the Christmas market. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a wet, miserable day today. Not really a Christmassy day, but you can get to see a bit of the skyline that we'll be walking through shortly to give you an idea of what else is going to come. And here are some of the stalls that we can see here. All different kind of stalls selling all manners of different things, from Christmas decorations to stuffed cookies. Look at these stuffed cookies over here. As tempting as they look, that's all they'll have to be, I'm afraid. And then you've got Baba Sheep. Baba Sheep is now a shop that's opened up here in Edinburgh that sells everything to do with sheep. So loads of wool products and sheep stuff. Now they've got a stall down here. And then we've got nice hot chocolates, proper hot chocolate that is made real Belgian chocolate. And you can see the big jars of marshmallows, massive marshmallows there. And then sticks of cinnamon and everything. And then we have the Socked stall. Socked is another shop in Edinburgh that sells all different kinds of weird and wonderful socks. So socks as far as the eye can see. And then here we have the donuts. And you can see some of the donuts here. Very nice. Thank you. Very lovely looking donuts. And then more food, festive fries. This seems to be just where a lot of the food stalls are. And then over here we've got our pick and mix stall with all the different kinds of pick and mix sweets that you can get. All different kinds of colourful sweets, which back in the day you used to be able to get bags of that for 50p. You get bags full of these pick and mix. You just go to Woolworths and buy big bags of pick and mix. Can't do that now unless you go to one of these stalls and pay an arm and a leg in order to do that. And then just another kind of mulled wine area over here, beers and ciders. And then we've got this beautiful Ferris. No, what are these ones called again? Carousel. That's the word I'm looking for. So beautiful carousel here, but no one is attending this carousel, unfortunately. But it is absolutely beautiful. Not been on a carousel for years. I don't ever really intend to go onto a carousel. And that's all that's in this section of Princess Street Gardens, and we will be back with you when we get to the other side and we can see what's inside of the other part of the Christmas market. See you in a bit. Okay, we are now continuing down to the next part of the east end of Princess Street to show you what else is down on this side. Now usually they light this area up with beautiful Christmas lights, which really makes it look really beautiful, and it can be really, really nice. But we've got a little photo booth here, which is literally just a garden shed with a photo machine in here, and you stand up against this wall presumably and it takes the photograph. You pay £6 for that. Well, a lot of people can just do it on their phones, so it does seem a little bit cheap in terms of, not in terms financially cheap, but just cheap in terms of not really worth it. Over here we've got 2 snow globes, which again you pay for the snow globes, so you can take a picture in them. It's a nice idea for a nice family card picture. You can have it in a snow globe, but it's £15 per person, or for per family rather. And you've got these snow globes and the air will blow up and the snow will fall around you. That'll be a nice idea as a nice kind of family photograph, but ultimately not that exciting, which is a bit of a shame, because the Edinburgh Christmas Market always gets so much praise for being one of the best Christmas markets to come and visit in Europe. But if you're entering in from the Market Street side into the east side of Princess Street Gardens, it's not the best, unfortunately. And then we have this massive big gap here with nothing in it, which is an opportunity for people to take pictures of, yes, the Edinburgh sign, but essentially the back of sheds. And then you've got the Christmas market up there. Pretty poor to be done, to be fair.
We had a little one we had 2 little ones, one in St Giles's Square, Parliament Square, and then one on the grass market, and that was your Christmas market.
Yeah, 100%. Totally agree with you on that one, yeah.
And make an old, like, medieval style Christmas market like they have in Germany.
Yeah. That would make it so much easier. It would make it so much nicer as well. You're absolutely right in that one.
It's like a Christmas market from the past. That would be so cool.
Oh, it would
Parliament
be.
Square and then in the grass market.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what the Christmas market is.
You know, words of wisdom right here. I think the council needs to take note. Okay. So we're at this kind of main section here of the Christmas market. And it's very similar to what it's been like over the past couple of years. Some beautiful Christmas decorations. And then all the mulled wine, hot chocolate, and all the mulled cider there, German beer, which would be nice and festive, but churros and bratwurst here, and then some beautiful jewellery here. And this stall was here last year, and I always thought it was a lovely idea of having wonderful old maps of the country, which I think is a really nice idea. And then stroopwafel. Very tempting. And then we've got some traditional pies here, very nice. All the different kind of sticky toffee pudding pie. Interesting. And then more, well, it looks like hot chocolate and mulled wines. It's pretty much the same stuff all the time. Nothing really ever changes with these. Which ones are you looking at?
The ones with the eyes and the mouth.
£9. Which ones? Luxury hot chocolates over here. Now I'm tempted by hot chocolate, but I refuse to spend £7 on a hot chocolate. And then we've got the Ferris wheel here. And more German sausage. Now again, I'm tempted by a German sausage, but it's £9, which is quite expensive.
Do what Steve Marsh did. He got a sausage here, and not on a flight, and went to, I think, Germany, and got a sausage there. It was like half the price and much better.
Absolutely. Massive shout out to Steve Marsh, by the way. If you haven't watched him, you need to watch Steve Marsh. So grilled salmon, mac and cheese, another creperie. Seems to be a lot of food and a lot of stalls which are similar to what they are all the time. And then you've got the Ferris wheel here, which admittedly would give you nice views of Edinburgh when it was on a nice sunny day. But again, it's expensive. And there's some nice stalls here. I mean, it's £12 to go into the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's worth £12. Some nice pictures here, and then roasted chestnuts. And then that is pretty much the end of the Christmas market. As you make your way through the top of the east end of Princess Street Gardens, you've got some nice stalls selling some wonderful incense. Some lovely little stones here. Some beautiful incenses. I believe a couple of years ago we actually bought some incense from here on the video. And we have a Helter Skelter here. We've got some more food and drink stalls at the back there. Big Helter Skelter. Friction burns. Friction burns can hurt. Please cover any bare skin, such as arms and legs, etc. Just a warning, you might go in here and you might burn. The Helter Skelter bar, of course, any excuse to have a bar. You've got a bar in the Helter Skelter that serves hot chocolate. Yeah, right here.
You can rent it, so it's quite cool to rent it.
Yeah, be kind of cool. And then more kind of traditional Christmassy stuff over there, but again, more pancakes, crepes. And then of course the Sir Walter Scott Monument looming up above. Well, that is the end of the Christmas market. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
No,
It's okay, but it could be so. You think in Edinburgh, like I said, they could do something so good, make it like a medieval or a Victorian like market. That would be really good with like more local kind of craftspeople and stuff.
yeah. And it's a shame because, you know, they go on about the Christmas market all the time and how big the Christmas market's going to be and how Edinburgh's is the best in Europe. It's really not. Out of 10, what would I give this experience of the Christmas market? 4 out of 10. It's not worth it, in my opinion. It's a waste of time. It's, unless you're here to actually buy things, then it's pretty pointless. Certainly down this section down here, I mean, that is just, I'm sorry, but that's just a bit of a joke. It really is. It seems really wasted space. And the fact that they haven't even covered up any of the stalls or anything around the back, it's a shame. And if I travelled over from Europe or from somewhere else in the world to come here to Edinburgh to do the Christmas market, I'd be incredibly disappointed because it really isn't what it should be. With Edinburgh being the capital city of Scotland, you'd think we'd be able to have a much better Christmas market than we actually do. So if you do come to Edinburgh and you do enjoy the Christmas market, then good on you. I'm happy for you. But personally for me, I didn't enjoy it. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed having a look around the Christmas market, much more than I enjoyed actually walking through it. But guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again. Bye bye. That smells lovely.
Yeah.
That potpourri smells really, really nice.